Good morning, Terrell here. We have a interesting car that just got dropped off, and in this video I'm going to be diagnosing any issues, putting all the parts on the car and trying to get it running. It's a 02 wagon. This is how it got dropped off. Completely full of parts. He had said there were parts in it, but this is a little more than I had originally thought. So we're gonna have to take all this out and see what's actually missing. I just removed the hood and it's a lot more complete than I thought. They're just extra parts in the car. Got a Bugeye turbo, need a downpipe. Looks like it's missing turbo inlet, intake. All the parts for the drivetrain of this WX7 ordered. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on the engine stuff, just get some of it situated so that when I actually get the transmission and the other drivetrain components in, I don't have to go back and do all this. I'll start with these two lines and I'll go ahead and swap them around. Oh, this made it a little more difficult than I thought. It ain't much, but I'm gonna install this ground on this intake on the driver's side. And the intake looks like it's already on, so that should be on, on the passenger side. I've never installed a turbo inlet on this channel that I'm aware of. On the car, I should say. So I'm gonna go ahead and install one now. So I can do this all on one clip, or if I actually have to take a couple. I'm probably gonna take this line off so that I can slide this under here a lot easier. Alright, now. This is a parent inlet, so it's might have a little more wiggle than normal inlets. I'm not really sure. See if I can get this thing to squeeze right in though. Beautiful. Probably gonna pop this out so that it doesn't affect anything. Just a little guy like that. Pop that off for now. Oh, look at that. Wow. Unreal. That's in the, all right. I gotta put a clamp on before I get it on there, otherwise it's gonna be really difficult, but that's at least in there. Fuel pressure line's on. Put this back on here. Sweet. All right, turbo inlet's on with the clamp on. Now I'm gonna work on the coil packs on the driver's side. They just swapped the connectors. So I'm gonna swap them back like that. The axles just showed up. I'm gonna unbox them in a minute. And we have our R180 rear diff. So I gotta pull this old diff out that's right there. I gotta drain it and then pull it out, pull these tires off, axles out, all that kind of good stuff. Getting her drained currently. See how much fluid comes out of this thing. Oh, nice. Nada. In order to pull the rear diff out, I'm pulling the axles out. So I've got the driver's side and rear strut assembly, the bolts out of it. And then I just pulled the nut off of right here. And now I got some wiggle here. I'm gonna see if I can get this axle to pop out of this knuckle. Like, I hit it a bunch. I already popped it out of the diff a little bit down there, but I'm probably have to pop it back in, get it out of here first, and then pull it out of the actual diff. To pull this diff out, I believe I just need to take those 4 19s off, and then I should be able to lower this down enough to maybe get the axles out one at a time or something. I'm trying to work on this, but I'll show you once I get it out how I did it. Just pulled this entire hub assembly off real quick, just the one bolt across. And brake line is not too tight, so that's sitting good. Got one axle left, and then I should be able to get this diff out. Alrighty, rear diff is out. Came out nice and smooth. We'll go ahead and work on getting the new one right there. Alright, I got that axle back in, that hub back on. I'm just gonna work on getting all 4 of the nuts on and tight. One there, there, and there. And then gotta get a drain plug, a fill plug, fill this thing up with fluid, and then I'm almost done. I just need to put the back 2 bolts there and there. Well, that one's lined up. Got all 4 of these tight. Gonna work on the front now and finish up this side. Got both of these 2 tight again. Got this long bolt that goes across tight again. Time to put the wheel back on. Got the CV nut nice and tight. Always I'm thinking this is funny, because if you listen closely, the axle's already on the ground. It was never attached. Okay. There we go. There's one CV axle out that we're not using. And same thing, here's the passenger side one as well. If you've ever done axles before, you can just skip past this part because you'll probably be bored, but currently gonna put the new axles in. I just got both of the strut bolts off. So it looks like this. Go ahead and put the new axle in the transmission first, and then in here, and then put this all back together. That was a pain, but I got the axle in, got it nice and tight. She looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this brake line back on and then go to the other side, get that axle in. And then next will be just making sure the drive shaft is correct on this car, and then diff and transmission fluid. Axle number 2 unboxing. Nice 04 STI front axle. All right, dude, I'm gonna put this new tire on. Come on. Let's put it on. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's roll it on. Okay, there you go. All right, now. Go ahead and lift it. Put it on together. Yeah. Go ahead and lift it. Help me. Lift it. We missed the lug nut holes. Right. There we go. All right. Let's get the lug nut started. Here's your. Here. Give me a lug nut started. Go ahead. You can do it. You can do it. I can't even hardly do it. Oh, these lug nuts are weird. So I can get one of these started. I know. Weird, huh? 1, 2. Okay, let me get yours just started. Can I do that for you? Can I just get it started? Just like right. One sec. Right, like, here, you got this. Good, spin it on. Next one. You got this top one. And then, right there, put that one on. That's backwards, buddy. Gotta go the other way. Here, watch. Nope, spin around. Which way? Here. Spin around here. Just like that. And that's right, bring it up. Oh, there you go. Almost there. Almost there. Other way. We gotta spin it the other way. Just like that. Alright, now spin it. You did it! Look at that. A little more spin. There you go. And I'm gonna zip these down, boy. Oh, move your hand right here. Right here. Look. Here. Okay. 1, Oh, we took it off. Whoops. They didn't have that one on. What a silly boys. What a sick couple of silly boys. All right, ready? Top one. You gotta hit the button here. Hit the button. Right there. Button down here. Right here, ready? Ooh. Ooh. There you go. All right. Bottom one. Hit it. There you go. Top one. There you go. All right. You go kind of heavyweight. Use that one. Okay. You still want to, you can. Oh, we took it off. Whoops. They didn't have that one on. What a silly boys. What a sick couple of silly boys. All right, ready? Top one. You gotta hit the button here. Hit the button. Right there. Button down here. Right here, ready? Ooh. Ooh. There you go. All right. Bottom one. Hit it. There you go. Top one. There you go. All right. You go kind of heavyweight. Use that one. Okay. You still want to, you can. Both front axles are in. I'm gonna go ahead and check the drive shaft and see what's going on. I think it's like half of one right now. All right, both front axles are in, and I just checked the drive shaft. And the one that's in the car is too long. It's just a WX drive shaft. The one that's currently in the car, like in it, is like half of an STI drive shaft. So I basically need the back half. So I'm gonna see if I can find something online for that. Hoping I can just get that, and then I can just fill the transmission with fluid, and we can see if this thing will run soon. All right, new drive shaft is in this WX, and then I found out that the rear bolts that hold it to the rear diff aren't actually with this, so I'm gonna have to get some new ones. But I just got diff fluid in, that's tight. I got the drain plug tight, and then poured transmission fluid in, and I checked that we have oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to give this thing a quick start, just see if it'll turn on at all, see if it's getting spark and fuel. Let's see what happens. We know we have power to the starter and all that, because it's cranking at least. I don't hear the fuel pump turning on, so I think the problem is either there isn't a fuel pump in the car or something to do with fuel. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and diagnose that and see if we can get this thing to at least start today. So need the drive shaft bolts, and then I gotta clean the rest of this up, but let's see if we can get it to start. All right, you saw me attempting to start this, and I found that there is no fuel. So I went to go check the fuel tank, and it's completely empty. I drained whatever was left out of it. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up, and I checked, and the fuel pump was actually toast. Zero power to it. The wires were all cruddy and gross. So I swapped an entire fuel pump assembly, the whole hanger, and a new fuel pump in, and I already got primed, so I'm going to put fuel in it, and let's see if this thing starts. All right, here we go. See if we got fuel pressure. Let me listen. Yep, fuel pressure is up there. I know I checked and I had spark earlier. See if she starts. We have a lot of vacuum leaks, but it starts. I didn't hear any knock. So there we go. We got a start. It means we got crank, we got spark, everything. This is awesome. Got a lot of things to do, but she starts. Thank you for watching. This is part 1. Part 2 is going to be fixing the rest of it, cleaning this all off, and there will be some montages of cleaning in that second video. Thank you again. Also found an AAM intake in the car, so we have an intake of some sort at least. She's getting there slowly.